K-pop is taking over the world. Welcome to Truth Duel Official. In this video, you will learn what K-pop is and how it's taking over the world. We've even heard the aliens listen to K-pop. You'll want to stick around till the end of this video to learn how to avoid the wrath of Jungkook. But first, I am your host, Misinformation. If you like this channel, make sure to subscribe to receive more great insights on culture, misinformation analysis, and other sentiments and ramblings that please and amuse us. And become a truth dueler, because only you can slay misinformation at its source. Get our app on truthduel.com. K-pop, or Korean pop music, is a blend of pop, hip-hop, R&B, and dance. It elevates our mood and helps us enjoy ourselves better. Many K-pop bands have become global phenomenons, and their songs have reached over 2 billion ears on 1 billion people. Also, when I say that it has reached global recognition, I mean everyone has heard it. If you don't agree with me, then you can just say that you've never heard of Gangnam Style by Psy. Even though it was the most watched YouTube video for 5 years straight. K-pop originated in South Korea, which for the geographically challenged is between China and Japan. It has an eccentric vibe. It's highly choreographed and stylized. If you don't connect with that, your song is not considered to be K-pop. Another interesting fact about Korean artists is that they're not just artists. They're songwriters, record producers, and directors in disguise who create their own music videos. It's taking over the world. And how do we know this? Go to McDonald's. So many hamburgers. You've seen the commercials. Maybe you asked yourself, who are these dudes? The McDonald's BTS meal became a reality due to a worldwide petition to create a BTS meal after the viral South Korean boy band. BTS, also known as the Bangtan Boys, are coming, and Jungkook, its youngest member and vocalist, wants your hamburgers today and tomorrow the world. Think we're kidding? Truth Duel investigative reporters confirm that K-pop culture is taking over with its smooth, beautiful skin, bold fashion, funky hair color choices, and obviously music that makes you want to boogie. It's bop. It's even invaded science fiction. There are a multitude of K-pop music videos that include elements of science fiction, whether it's a dystopian plot, a cameo by an extraterrestrial being, or just a futuristic set to dance in front of. But only a few MVs have gone above and beyond with the sci-fi, taking this theme to the next level. We're talking romances with robots, laser fights on foreign planets, and technological fantasy worlds. If you want to see the very best sci-fi that K-pop has to offer, then read on. But there's more. They're smart. Their IQ levels are way above the clouds. If they can be singers, dancers, producers today, they can definitely become politicians tomorrow. And we could use the brainpower, if you know what I mean. A music genre shouldn't have anything to do with politics, but Korean artists have gotten themselves into trouble by getting involved in political controversies, like wearing flags of countries like Japan on their clothes, or how they accidentally added American incidents in the background of music videos without knowing what they were. Then there was the time that the US and South Korea deployed the THAAD missile system in 2017 as a defense against North Korea. China, ever paranoid and needing to exert control over every aspect of Chinese social, political, and cultural life, was rendered insecure and banned South Korean entertainment. Everything. But if you like rockets like we do, make sure to watch our video, 10 Reasons Elon Musk Has a God Complex. China, at the time, was the primary consumer of South Korean entertainment. Many South Korean companies suffered as a result. Vox Media reported that, quote, China's hysteria over the US-Korea missile defense deal is getting weird, end quote. Other than issuing angry statements, though, China actually couldn't do much to stop the installation of the THAAD system, which began Tuesday. It's taking out its anger on Korean pop culture instead. From TV dramas to fried chicken, South Korean products are especially popular among the young people in China. They're also one of South Korea's biggest exports, earning the country a record $5.3 billion in 2014. China is tapping into that popularity in an attempt to hurt South Korea economically. Korean TV shows and K-pop music videos have been blocked from streaming in China, one of their biggest and most lucrative markets. Chinese internet users have posted about boycotting Korean beauty products, and Korean celebrities have cancelled tours in China. But then, things started to change. Speaking of rockets, in 2018, South Korea's Red Velvet performed for the dear leader of North Korea, Kim Jong-un, Rocket Man himself, along with several other K-pop acts in North Korea. Nothing like this had ever happened before. Can K-pop culture reunify North Korea and South Korea? And then this happened. After making the dear leader groove, but before arriving at your neighborhood McDonald's, BTS addressed UNICEF, the first ever K-pop group to do so. The band's influential leader gave an inspirational and tear-dropping speech about loving yourself, the name of one of their albums. Listen to their songs and let us know in the comments if you think their music sends a message of loving yourself. It's insidious. What other tools are they using to attain planetary domination? K-pop is not just music, but an entire culture. How does one get lured into this culture? Just go all out on flashy clothes and jewelry and wear the best Timberland boots. Add some K-pop to your playlist, you're now part of the Hallyu style. Hallyu is a Chinese term that means Korean wave. It consists of everything, including skincare, the obsession with the culture, songs, style, and the fashion of K-pop. Now you are a bringer of the next new world order. Think we're spinning conspiracies? Hallyu didn't just appear out of nowhere. It's a deliberate strategy created by the Korean government to establish South Korea as a leading economic, geopolitical, and cultural force in the 21st century. Seriously, check this out. But beware, if you look deeper, there is a dark side. And no, we don't mean Emperor Palpatine. South Korea's obsession with beauty may even exceed the USA's obsession with physical perfection. And controversies related to bullying abound, and social media is fertile ground. Online forums have been filled with people coming out with past experiences of school bullying in the hands of current celebrities. Some idols have taken responsibility, while other allegations remain unverified. But the ongoing issue has resonated in a society constantly plugged into social media. Misinformation wishes you well and suggests that you do not follow everything you see online. It might feel good to the eyes, but that's not always good for us. It may all seem breathtaking, but you may get sucked into the self-defeating world of perfectionism. P.S. Did you know that South Korea is a leader in plastic surgery? It's even called the plastic surgery capital of the world.
South Korea, meanwhile, is witnessing another surge. People are eager to put the pandemic behind, but as long as masks are mandatory in the country, many are using this time to fix some perceived flaws. They're getting their noses fixed and lips filled. Cosmetic surgery is witnessing a surge in demand in South Korea. Our next report has more.
Until next time, make sure to like our video, subscribe to our channel, and become a Truth Dueler. Or Jungkook might pop out of your next Happy Meal box at McDonald's.